Hello, a warm welcome back to my channel Dr.Sirisha's Management Lectures. In this video, we shall try to understand the meaning of productivity. We all very often we use this term productivity and it carries a universal meaning. Okay, let us try to understand what it is. Basically, see, productivity is a measure of efficiency. How efficiently, how qualitatively a person or an organization or a workplace or an employee is performing. Okay, like it is like a ratio between the inputs and the outputs. Okay, whatever be the inputs we are putting in and the relative output we are getting, the comparison between the two. And if we give in lesser number of inputs or less amounts of inputs, and when we get more output, then that is a quite favorable situation even for a person or for an organization. Okay, when you are getting more output with less inputs, that is called productivity. Okay, that means your inputs can be anything, material inputs like land, labor, whatever, your time, your mind, okay, your energy, right, the amounts of investment, the costs, all these are inputs that we put in for any business. Okay, and the resultant output, why are you giving all these inputs? To derive some output, right? So when all your inputs are put to the best and optimal use, okay, the optimal utilization of inputs will give rise to more output, and that is the favorable condition. Okay, so that is called productivity. When all your inputs are put to their maximum optimal use, and when you are getting more and more of output, when your inputs are not being wasted, that condition or that situation is said to be productive, or that is called productivity. That means all your inputs, you are very efficiently using them, you are not wasting any of your inputs. Okay, so we have many inputs. Productivity can be applied to many sorts of situations, like you can discuss about workplace productivity, okay, or business productivity, overall the organization's productivity, how efficiently you're performing or your organization is performing. Okay, organization needs so many inputs, right? It needs investment, it needs marketing, it needs production, it needs finance, right? It needs advertising. Lots of inputs are put or given to an organization. When with the efficient use of all those inputs, when the organization is performing to its best, when it is gaining all the profits, when it has a very good brand image, when it has a very good value, when it is performing very well in the marketplace, then we can say that organization is performing quite productively. Okay, employee productivity, when employee is given the proper training, when he is using all his mind, all his intelligence, his time, his energy, okay, and when he is performing to the best of his abilities, then we can say the employee's productivity is very optimal and very good. Okay, similarly, management productivity, like when the similar thing, when the organization's management is using all its techniques, all its inputs, and trying and be able to get back the productivity from its employees, the best of their behavior, the best of their efficiency, the best of their performance, then we can say the management is quite productively functioning, right? Similarly, we can observe lot of benefits of productivity. We are discussing these benefits especially from an organization's point of view and employees' point of view. Okay, like greater fulfillment from the part of an employee. When they are performing to their best, they get this sense of fulfillment. They find a purpose for their performance, for their execution of things. And when they find it greater, they find their purpose, when they do it well, they obviously get this feeling of fulfillment. Similarly, better customer service, like any organization's ultimate aim is to provide better services to the customers. And when the employees are productively functioning and the organization and the management are productively functioning, then obviously the benefit will be passed on to the customer, which is the ultimate and better customer service, right? Similarly, greater revenue generation, obviously, when you are performing to the best, when every employee of your organization is performing to their best, then obviously your organization will be doing the best. You will be serving the customers well. Okay, and that automatically leads to greater revenue generation, right? And overall, improved and positive engagement. Employee engagement is something very challenging. But when your employees are productively working, it is automatic. It is quite obvious that they will be very positively engaged with whatever organizations have to do, with whatever they do at the organization. They are ready to take up challenges, they are happily performing their jobs. So it increases that sense of, or it creates that sense of positive engagement and overall positive culture in the organization. Okay, that is the reason why some organizations are rated as the best places to work for, where employees will be working at their best and most productively, right? So this is the basic understanding about productivity. Okay, thank you.